Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? We are back with some more Blade, so in this time, as you can see, I'm on playing Soul Fighter. I'm not playing on my Warden, and so today's video topic is going to be all about research and knowledge of playing your class. Okay, as you guys can see, I am Rift Walk 3 with only Black Tower ring and earring. Also just have the basic stuff, you know, like not like my soul badges here, but again, my soul shield's not even good, and I just have this for the event and stuff. Anyways, the point of this video is knowing your class and knowing boss mechanics, because I really want to cover this topic because for some reason people just don't want to play their class correctly, and if you don't play your class correctly, you're really hindering, you know, the people that you're with, and hindering your clan members as well when you play with them and during the time that you are gonna be playing dungeons. So today, okay, I don't usually play Soul Fighter, but I have decided to make this video and talk about, you know, just knowing your class and knowing what's better, knowing, you know, your class and knowing how to play the class. And so we're gonna be doing Yunsang and Outlaw Island with Rift Walk 3 today. Now, I'm not gonna say that I'm, you know, the perfect Soul Fighter or anything, but I want to tell. But this whole video is gonna emphasize on me knowing how to play Soul Fighter, and knowing how to play Soul Fighter is gonna really help. You know, is really gonna help me during these two dungeons, and it's gonna mainly help the guys who, if you know how to play your class and you know what the dungeons are and you know what to expect, you will do great. Alright, so Yunsang here is a pretty, I would say it's difficult for the new player. I've done this many times already, so I know what to do, but I'm using this as an example because for some reason people can't pass this. They really can't pass this, and I don't really know why. People should be able to, because I'm going to do this with Rift Walk 3. The only thing that a new player may not have is the gems. Now, the gem is going to help me a little bit, but it's not going to make a huge difference. Okay, so first part here, you know, knowing your class, guys, knowing your class and knowing what the dungeons is all about, right? Is I know for a fact that Soul Fighters, I'm playing Eternal Soul, and so it goes a lot. Like it really helps, you know, Soul Fighters, that the Eternal Soul to do well when Froststorm is being used a lot, and you're able to chain Froststorm with Ice Coil. You go into Twin Dragon Symmetry, and it's really good. Now I know this is the KFM, and this is the Force Master. Now the Force Master is pretty easy. Since I know the Force Master is easy, I can just want to burst down the what's it called, the KFM as quickly as possible. I also know that for you know, Soul Fighter uses their beam here in order to proc their first Froststorm, so we're gonna do that. Alright, so V into that, into Z, into Ice Helix, and that's how we're able to kill those two guys significantly quick. Now, if you are struggling with Yunsang, I recommend you do Yunsang every single day, because Yunsang gives you about 5 gold every single day if you are premium. If you're not premium, I think he only gives you about 4 gold, I think. Yeah, 4, somewhere around there. But we're next to Aikun, and he is a pretty easy boss, I would say. He's only the second stage of this, right? So he can't be all that hard. I'm gonna wait for my self-defense chi, because this will give me iframes as well. So I'm gonna wait for that. We're gonna go. We're gonna want to CC him. Now for Soul Fighter, they have, you know, CCs from Frost Nova and Glacier Beam, and so we're gonna use these CCs in order to hit our Ancestral Beam here. So let's use our CC. And I pressed the wrong button. Okay, alright, he runs away, that's fine, we can chase him. Knock him down, but that is it. Like, just knowing how to play your class is like already half the battle, guys, alright? Already half the battle of what you have to do. during dungeons and during solo runs. Now most of the things here are quite easy for me because I already know what they do. And then same thing here. Now these two here aren't hard, they just require some patience. So I'm just gonna start the fight with knocking both of them down, and we're gonna wait. Go do this. Hit that into Froststorm. More Froststorm. Okay, he's down. Okay, that's fine. Nice. Look at that. All the damage we'll ever need. There we go. How easy is that, guys? How easy is that? So always research your dungeons. If you do not know how to do a certain dungeons, research. Very, like, it's not even hard. Like, it takes you like maybe 3 minutes to read a dungeon guide, or like 5 minutes to read a long dungeon guide. But like the only time that you have to really study a mechanic is in a raid. And like Black Tower is not hard, Vortex Temple is not hard. The hard one right now is Twilight Temple, right? But we're gonna use this to our advantage. Now I know for a fact that this girl here doesn't move a lot, so I'm gonna use that to my advantage and lure the Blade Master over here. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand in between. Okay, we're gonna stand in between. We're gonna use Frost Nova to stun both of them. Ice Coil. Look at that. All the damage we'll need. All the damage. All the damage. Look at that. Easy. Easy. You know what I mean? Easy. Not hard. Not hard, guys. Promise. Promise you guys, not hard. Little bits of research is very, 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 very good. Okay? Just a little bit of research. Okay, so floor 20 is Yunsang. This is the hard boss here. Now, if I die, I'm not gonna cut it out or anything because it's live. If I die, right? But I can guarantee you guys this guy's not hard. I can guarantee you that. We're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna go into Frost Nova because since that's Soul Fighter's burst, and we're gonna be able to use the abilities in order to burst them down quite quickly. Now my self-defense chi is back up, so we're gonna use that. Okay, we're gonna move around. When he jumps, I'm gonna jump because I know that when he jumps, he creates a wave. And then after he pulls me in, he's gonna do a spin. Now my timing for the block was not as good. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's okay as well. When he jumps, I jump. Remember, this boss is all about the around the jumping. And then he's now this time. Alright. He jumps, I jump. Okay, he's gonna jump 3 times this time. See, just knowing the fight is like half the half the fight already. This one is gonna hurt ish. Okay, now he is invincible for a while. Okay, he is invincible for a while, and I'm gonna die here. Okay, but remember, if you want to ever get good at playing a class, you need to be able to learn from your mistakes. And even though, it may seem hard, I know you can do it. And this time, I'm gonna try to focus a little bit more. And I want to show you guys that this is doable for a normal player. You don't need to be an absolute genius to figure out all of the Yunsang boss's moves or anything, right? You don't need to be a genius. If I do feel a little bit more cautious, what you can do is, this is basically a fresh character. All you have to do is press, let me see, 35? Yeah. We're gonna put 20 points into defense, and that's all you have to do. That's legit all you have to do in order to, get yourself a little bit more HP so you can sustain the attacks a little bit more. So if you do that, I guarantee you guys will pass this really easy, right? Into that. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna jump when he jumps again. There we go. Okay, and this time we're gonna block correctly here. There we go. Air combo because that looks fun. Okay. When he jumps, I jump. He's gonna jump again. Okay, he jumps 3 times. That's fine. Okay, now come down. Perfect. And see, this time he's not as hard. It's not this time he's not as hard. So, guys, he is doable. I guarantee you guys, he is doable. Okay. So for some reason, people say he's very hard, which he's not hard. So let's go to Outlaw Island. This one was, you know, pretty easy. It only took us 2 tries, but Outlaw Island is gonna be a whole different thing because he is a little bit out. The whole dungeon, the whole solo dungeon itself is a little bit more difficult. But yeah, I'm sure you can do it. Now, certain solo dungeons like you know, Circle of Sundering and what's the other one I forgot? The one where Mao is at, like those are, you know, significantly higher, and I don't recommend you guys hit those 2 solo dungeons until you have a little bit more gear. But with fresh out of story gear, this is doable, especially if you have you know, stage 1 BT accessories, right? Alright, so let's go into Outlaw Island. Alright guys, so we're here in Outlaw Island, and this time, of course, again, it's all about the knowledge of the dungeon and the knowledge of your class. So of course, a little research will help you much in the long run of playing Blade & Soul. So just wanna, you know, put that in here. This first guy here, he'll have his CC bars opened quite a lot of time, and so just keep that in mind, guys. During dungeons and during, you know, raids and stuff, just keep in mind when or know, okay, know when the boss open up their CC bars open. You can take advantage of that and get some extra damage during that time. But how about we take down Bonnie here? Of course, we know that our Soul Fighter has a daze and a stun in our range stance, and this could be a good way to burst as well. Of course, I'm not the, you know, the best Soul Fighter here, but this is what I've learned from the class, and you know, this is what I've been able to use quite well. Alright, so let's take him down. Okay, Dragon Fury, we knocked him down. Okay, we stunned him immediately. Let's go for that air combo though. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, I need. What am I doing? Okay, we knocked him down. That's good. Oh, he moved. Oh. Okay, I'm not used to this. Yeah, as you guys can tell, I do not play Soul Fighter, so don't expect me to do too well on Soul Fighter. But we took him down. We took him down. Okay, so there's one thing that you can use on Soul Fighter, and that is Simple Mode. Now, Simple Mode on Soul Fighter is actually not too bad in my opinion. However, if you're an actual Soul Fighter, you'll be like, oh my god, he's using Simple Mode, what are you doing? But Simple Mode does use Iron Shoulder for me. It does use what's it called, Breeze Kick for me as well, and it also automatically uses my Dragon Fury as well, so it's very good. Well, it's not very good. It's not very good, but like, it's good enough. So if you're just starting out Soul Fighter, if you want to use Simple Mode, then it's not too bad. But we're gonna do the same thing to this guy here, but this time we'll be using Simple Mode, okay? So let's take him down. Okay, let's take him down. Dude, I cannot stun this guy fast enough. Okay. This guy, for some reason. Okay. Oh my god, my knockdown didn't come back in time. Okay. And you guys see here that Simple Mode just really allows me to burst significantly higher. And I was behind you, sir. Excuse me. Okay, that's fine. Okay, double Frost Storm. Knock him down. Thank you. Go into another Frost Storm. Yeah, and as you can see there, it's not too hard. Of course, I think I have my gems on, but that's about it. That's really helping me. Nothing too special. And then that was Moxon. Now, he could have been done a lot quicker, but I messed up on, you know, certain CCs and that stuff, so that's okay. So this boss here, this boss is all about patience, right? And since I'm doing this with low gear, okay, you're gonna have to be a little bit more creative because this guy actually hurts quite a bit. So just keep that in mind as well. And of course, we're just gonna be using the same exact strategy because it's, to me, I found this burst to be pretty decent. Okay. Alright, more Frost Storm, let's go. I'm gonna dodge his attacks, of course. Of course, watch out for the wave of death there. Alright, I frame his little skill there. And now, okay, since we're really close to, we want to get one of these guns and shoot him with the hook. Now, the mechanics for this boss is pretty easy, and you just have to be patient. The number one thing here is patience, okay? Number one thing here is patience. You want to hold down your 1 key when he's on the wall, and you want to basically just switch sides with him whenever you get a chance. And when he gets hooked like that, you can just, you know, hit him pretty hard. Now, if you're geared, you're able to do this much easier, okay? Do this much easier, and I'll give this time to heal myself a little bit here because Soul Fighter, you know, can heal themselves, which is really, really nice. I'm gonna take his horn and shove it in his face. Okay, he's gonna do it again. This time I'll iframe. Okay, now he's just gonna do the same mechanics again. Alright, so LMB to shoot the hook, and then press your 1 key in order to grapple him. So, see, just having the knowledge, right, of the dungeon just really helps you out in this certain situation. Although, this is not hard whatsoever. Outlaw Island, when it first came out, I believe was pretty decently hard, but it's not too hard now. Okay, I'm gonna pick up his horn. We did a little bit of damage to him there when he was just, you know, getting into that. Okay. And now, that is Slashimi. Very easy, right? Just having, again, just having the knowledge. I'm sorry if I'm, you know, just repeating myself here, but like, I just want to give the emphasis on knowing mechanics of dungeons and knowing how to play your class. It's essential to playing a Bladen, so very, very essential. Alright, so let's move on to Jonah. I believe she's pretty easy throughout the whole thing. There's a few attacks that you should watch out on. However, she is not that hard in my opinion. She's as easy as Bonnie or Bo, or the first Soul Fighter guy that you fight, right? She's pretty easy. Although she does have, I think, a slight bit more health. Other than that, nothing too hard, right? Okay, we're gonna use our iframe to iframe that. As much damage with what's it called, Frost Storm, as quickly as possible. And then we're gonna get into this area here. Wait for these 2 explosions to go. Move it to the next area. Move to the next area. Do not get blinded. Okay, very nice. We almost took her down. And that's it. She's very easy. She's a very, very stationary target. I'm sorry if I'm only getting like 20 frames per second because of all these laggy ass people here. Why? Why'd you put so many dumb things there, NCSoft? We did not need that. Anyways, a few things here for Yaharan. Yaharan's a very I would say at this gear, she could be extremely hard for some players. But again, if you know what to do, okay, if you know what to do, she's not that hard of a boss. So I'm just gonna make sure my weapon's not dead. And this is my setup for the first run here. Now, if you're struggling, okay, if you're struggling, I highly recommend you put points into defense, because defense will allow you to take a little bit more hits. These two will give you combined of 35,000 more HP plus some HP for just having defense on. But I'm not gonna do it with it, mainly because I'm pretty sure I have the confidence to do it as well. Okay, and we're basically gonna do the same thing as burst. Alright, now when she puts her turret down, just make sure to jump not too hard. When she puts, yeah, just not hard, guys. This is not hard whatsoever. Okay. Make sure you take down that cat first and then go to the heal, because that one is the most annoying one. Put on your iframe. Now we have to take down this one. If you take this down fast enough, she will come down here. Avoid that attack. I'm gonna use this time to heal and also get some more vortex. Very nice. Okay, put on our iframe. Very nice. We got our. Okay, I knew that she was gonna do that next. So the when she jumps back. Oh, I did not want to do that. SS. So just keep that in mind. Ooh. Okay. Not too hard. Okay, when she puts it down to her turret, make sure to jump so that you don't receive heavy damage. Oh, that hurt a little bit. Only a little bit though. Alright, now I'm gonna give this time to myself to heal up here. Oh no, don't kill me. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. That's okay, I think. Okay, we avoid the meteor, which is very important. Take her down. Very nice. We got our iframe this. Not bad. And okay. I'm sorry if I'm not what's it called? And that should be it. Come on! She's not letting me cast Froststorm. Alright, so that's Yahuran. Now I know I didn't, narrate too much, but see, just having the knowledge of the dungeon and what she does really helps you out during these encounters, when you learn, right? When you're starting to just start out playing your class and you learn its class potential. Now, of course, I'm not even a good soul fighter, but you guys can see that you guys can do this straight out of the Outlaw Island and Yunsang, straight out of the story. Of course, you're not gonna have triangular gems like I do, but you should be able to do it, mainly because your gems only account for about 10% of your DPS. So the gems only gave me like an extra 7k, right, which is basically nothing. But if you know how to play your class, all right, if you guys know how to play your class, you should be perfectly fine and learning. And I highly recommend, okay, if you don't know how to play your class, you guys can look it up on the various amount of YouTubers who do make guides for how to play your class. Okay, there's plenty of guides out there, so don't worry that if you don't find it or not, because it's probably gonna be there. I'm pretty sure they're there, and you'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. Alright, guys. So with that being said, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. And otherwise, I'll see you guys next time on Blade and Soul. See you guys then.